So we've got some quick fire news in this video with some interesting new rumour tidbits, Rest in Power, Black Rob, and new details on the new PlayStation 5 exclusive Returnal developed by Housemarque Games, and why you shouldn't sleep on it. But first, Microsoft's digital event GameStack Live broadcast yesterday, and I can't even pretend I knew much about what went on, so I'll wait for the likes of Red Gaming Tech to make sense of it all and lay it out for me in layman terms in one of their upcoming videos. Perhaps Digital Foundry will too. Though clearly an Xbox/Windows developer focused event, and that's okay, but for the average viewer it's mostly gobbledygook. In fact, GameStack makes the road to PlayStation 5 mark Sony's tech talk seem like a wild night out on the town, and people said that was a bore fest. One thing that caught my attention though, and it didn't have my attention for long, was Xbox Series X will soon be able to achieve up to 5 GB per second I/O throughput SSD speeds. Now, you may well know PS5 is capable of that out of the box, with at least 9 GB per second available as compressed data, and this new OODLE tech will improve speeds further with AI enhanced compression techniques. These consoles are barely scratching the surface. And in other news now, I wasn't about to commit an entire video to yesterday's revelation that Sony has reversed its decision in closing PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 3 stores. So I'm mentioning in passing, but the PSP store will close, though you can still access PSP content, thankfully, via the PlayStation Vita store, so no real biggie there. And by the way, Horizon Zero Dawn Plus DLC is available now and completely free of charge, regardless of whether you have a PlayStation Plus subscription, as part of Sony's Play at Home initiative, and as I say, available for free download in the PlayStation Store. Pick up the complete edition between 19th of April and the 14th of May. Also, rumor has it Sony has a not on Game Pass clause in its contracts with third-party partners. Some are calling it disgusting practice, but I couldn't disagree more. I mean, you can't very well have a multi-million third-party partnership deal while the same full-price game goes to Xbox Game Pass day and date. Not a good look. And if this not on Game Pass Sony Interactive Entertainment clause rumor has any truth to it, I would imagine that MLB The Show going to Xbox Game Pass while maintaining that full price on PS5 could be the trigger that prevents that occurring again. And if you're looking for the next back-compat PS4 game to receive a 60 FPS PS5 upgrade, well, The Last of Us Part 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy, as well as Death Stranding, wow, those are the next ones on the list, aren't they? Promises, promises. Now, I'm really looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, a free PS5 upgrade launching June 10 for owners of the PS4 version. The Final Fantasy VII Remake was one of many PS4 games I owned but didn't play or quit playing pretty early on. I already knew that some of the PS4 games were getting PS5 upgrades before the console even launched, and with just 9 days to go, another game that I'm really looking forward to, never mind new IP, Sony's PS5 exclusive Returnal is going to be a bigger success than you may think. I'm so confident in the quality of this game, I'm pre-ordered up already. Now, Returnal performs at a rock-solid 60 FPS 4K resolution with a combination of advanced ray-traced reflections, lighting, and shadows. That's 4K resolution, 60 FPS, ray-tracing, reflections, lighting, and shadows, fast SSD loading times, haptic feedback and adaptive trigger support, and 3D spatial audio. Here's PSU's.com's take on it. So Housemarque's Returnal is quite a looker, that much is obvious. However, the game is also capable of some impressive feats, even when running with ray tracing enabled, performing at 4K 60 FPS, squeezing plenty of juice out of PS5's hardware. Returnal will also make full use of the console's DualSense controller, with haptic feedback fully supported, as I say, 3D spatial audio, all neatly packaged in a game that takes full advantage of PS5's ultra-fast SSD to minimize load times. Now, the best way to describe Returnal, a sci-fi horror third-person shooter with roguelike mechanics with a mysterious plot. Developed by Housemarque of PS4 hit Superstar Dust, Returnal is scheduled for release exclusively for PS5 on April 30th. And yes, I am hyping Returnal on PS5 because, well, I'm a gamer with a capital G, and unfortunately nobody has to pay me to do so. Soon you too will understand why you must die over and over again. Developer Housemarque's Returnal PS5 is going to be lit like a 80s pop star and a Pepsi commercial. Though what say you? Go ahead, sound off, share your thoughts and opinions on today's news, because that unfortunately brings us to the end of the video, but let's continue the discussion cordially in the comments. For all your gaming news, rumour and plausible speculation, yes, hit the like button, of course subscribe and hit that notification bell, help us reach more like-minded gamers, so feel free to share the video. Consider supporting Foxy Games UK via Patreon, you'll find a link in the video's description. Thank you for the extra support. That concludes our time together on this Wednesday. Truly great hanging out. Until next time, play games, not corporations.